across the south coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 12 o'clock. I'm John Duncalf and these are your Solent Sports News headlines. Southampton manager Ivan Juric could face a sack with reports that he'll be replaced by Danny Röhl at the end of the season. Saints are back in league action tomorrow as they face league leaders Liverpool away at Anfield. Juric's side are winless in their last 4 league games compared to Liverpool's league unbeaten record that stretches back to the 14th of September. A win for their home side would see them move closer, securing the title in Arne Slott's first season. Eddie Howe has confirmed that Newcastle will not appeal Anthony Gordon's red card. As well, Ben Botman requires surgery on his knee and will be up for 8 weeks. And Lewis Hall will be out for the rest of the season with an ankle injury. Gordon, Botman and Hall will now miss the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool. Eddie Howe is remaining calm despite the absentees.
It's not been the best of weeks, is it? I think it's been one of those weeks that challenges you in the job that I'm in. I think you always need a level head, you need clear thinking, and you need to put it always into perspective. We still have a very strong squad, we still have a very strong team.
The Europa League was back in action last night, with Manchester United drawing their round of 16 fixture with Real Sociedad 1-1. Goals from Joshua Zirkzee, Mike Ozyral means that it's all to play for in the next leg. Other notable results include a 2-1 win for Eintracht Frankfurt against Ajax, and Roma beat 10-man Athletic Club. Tottenham Hotspur fell to defeat last night against AZ Alkmaar in the Netherlands. Manager Ange Postecoglou slammed his team after running their performance nowhere near the level required to play.
Oh, look, it's probably a combination of things, but we'll analyse it. We'll have a look at sort of the areas where we struggle with tonight. But it's fair to say that it was nowhere near the level it needs to be.
Luke Littler beat Nathan Aspel in Brighton last night to claim his first victory of the Premier League. However, despite winning it was Rob Cross and Luke Humphries who had the spotlight after both hit 9 darters. Both would go on to lose, however, with the 18-year-old going on to claim Matson points down on the south coast. Double Olympic champion in Taekwondo Jade Jones is switching sports to boxing. The 31-year-old says she's taking up boxing in hopes to become a world champion in 2 sports. Jones has been training with former professional boxer Stephen Smith and has a career in the paid ranks of the sport. The chief executive of the Football Association, Mark Bullion, hopes to win their bid for the 2035 Women's World Cup. England will submit a joint bid alongside Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Bullion says that women's game has never been in a stronger position.
I think we're incredibly proud of the fact we've managed to double the women's game in the last few years. We want to continue growing it, and we think that having a Women's World Cup can help us to accelerate the growth even further.
On to tennis now, and Nick Kyrgios has withdrawn from the Indian Wells with a wrist injury, which he said is the toughest challenge in his career. The 29-year-old forced to retire from his first-round match against Botic van der Zandschulp. Medical staff came out to evaluate his troublesome wrist during the match. Kyrgios eventually called a time on his first match back in the Indian Wells since 2022. On to rugby as England hosts Italy this Sunday at the Allianz Stadium in Six Nations. Fullback Marcus Smith dropped to the bench ahead of the game. Elsewhere, Wales face off against Scotland at Murrayfield as they look to win their first game since October 2022. To F1 now, Red Bull might have won the World Drivers' title for the 4th year in a row. With Max Verstappen last year, they head into the new season under new pressure. They have lost Adrian Newey after his move to Aston Martin, and rivals are circling around Verstappen. For the second half of the last year, Red Bull have won the first car in Formula 1. It's a big year for Edinburgh & Co. That's all for us this hour. I'll be back at 1. Remember to keep up to date at 24 hours a day on our website, solentsportsnews.com.